Hello folks, we have breaking news from the heart of the global onion market. India, one of the world's largest onion exporters, has announced a ban on onion exports until March 31st, 2024. This decision, confirmed by government notifications and reported by reputable news sources like the Economic Times and the Hindu, comes as a surprise to many. The reasons behind the ban span a variety of factors. Not least among these is the concern over domestic availability of onions. With fears of market fluctuations and weather conditions impacting onion crops, the Indian government has taken a decisive step to ensure the fulfillment of domestic demand, even at the cost of international trade. As you might imagine, this decision doesn't just affect India. Being a major player in the global onion market, this ban has significant implications for the international onion supply chain and prices, particularly in countries that heavily rely on Indian exports. Expert opinions and statistics are already starting to trickle in, painting a picture of the potential global impact of this ban. But it's not all doom and gloom. Back home in India, domestic consumers stand to benefit from the ban, with potential reductions in onion prices due to increased availability in the market. This measure aims to ensure a stable supply and price for onions, a staple in many Indian households. Of course, such a significant decision brings with it questions about the future. The Indian government has policies in place to manage onion prices and supply during the ban period, but what happens post March 31st, 2024 will largely depend on crop forecasts and market conditions at the time. This unexpected move has sent ripples through the international market, and we're here to dissect what it all means. Stay tuned to learn more about the ban's implications and its aftermath. So, why has India, a major player in the onion export market, decided to halt exports? Well, it's a combination of various factors. The primary reason stated in government notifications and echoed in news articles from reputable sources like the Economic Times and the Hindu is to ensure domestic availability of this staple ingredient. India's onion production has been hit by unfavorable weather conditions, leading to lower crop yields. This, combined with the regular domestic demand, sparked concerns about a potential onion shortage within the country. To prevent such a situation and maintain price stability, the government decided to put a temporary hold on exports. Market fluctuations also played a significant role in this decision, with the global market experiencing shifts due to various geopolitical and environmental factors. Ensuring the steady supply of onions for the domestic market became a priority for the Indian government. Now, with this ban in place, what does it mean for the global onion market? India's decision to halt onion exports is bound to have far-reaching consequences. As one of the world's largest onion exporters, India's sudden withdrawal from the international market is sure to send ripples across the globe. For countries heavily reliant on Indian onions, this ban is a curveball that could disrupt their supply chains, potentially leading to a shortage of this essential ingredient. The impact on the global market can be significant. For instance, let's consider countries in the Middle East, Southeast Asia, and even as far as the Americas. They all rely heavily on Indian onions, and the ban could cause a sudden increase in onion prices as demand outpaces supply. This price hike isn't just a bump in the grocery bill. It affects everyone, from restaurant owners to home cooks who rely on onions as a fundamental component of their dishes. It's a domino effect that could potentially lead to higher food prices overall, straining household budgets around the world. But it's not all doom and gloom. Such market disruptions often spur innovation and adaptation. Other onion-producing nations might step up to fill the void left by India, fostering competition and potentially stabilizing prices in the long run. While the global market grapples with this sudden change, let's turn our gaze inward. What does this mean for India itself? While the international market adjusts, the ban has a silver lining for Indian consumers. Perhaps one of the most immediate and noticeable impacts of the export ban is the increased availability of onions within the Indian domestic market. Prior to the ban, a significant portion of India's onion crop was destined for foreign shores. However, with the ban in place, these onions are now staying within the country, contributing to a surplus in the domestic market. This surplus, in turn, is leading to a reduction in onion prices, which is a welcome relief for Indian households. Onions are a staple ingredient in Indian cuisine, and the lower prices are helping to ease the financial burden on consumers. The ban is essentially ensuring that there is a sufficient supply of onions in the market, and it is also helping to stabilize prices, which have been known to fluctuate wildly in the past. The Indian government is also taking measures to manage onion prices and supply within the country during the ban period. These measures include the implementation of minimum export prices, the regulation of stock limits, and the promotion of onion storage facilities. These steps are aimed at preventing a glut in the market, which could lead to a sharp fall in prices and potentially harm farmers. Looking forward, there are several potential scenarios post March 31st, 2024. The government's decision on whether to lift or extend the ban will depend on a variety of factors, including crop forecasts, weather conditions, and market demand. If the onion crop is abundant and the domestic market is well supplied, the ban could be lifted. However, if adverse weather conditions lead to a poor crop, or if domestic demand outstrips supply, the ban could be extended. It's a complex situation with a multitude of factors at play. As always, we encourage you to stay updated on news sources for any developments regarding the ban and its aftermath. So, there you have it, folks. We've delved into the onion export ban by India, exploring reasons such as domestic availability concerns and weather-induced crop issues. We've also examined the ripple effect this ban has had on the global market, emphasizing India's significant role as a major onion exporter. On the home front, we've seen the potential benefits for Indian consumers, with the expectation of a reduction in onion prices and stable supply. As we move forward, we'll be keeping an eye on government policies and market conditions that could influence the future of this ban. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay ahead. Until next time, take care.